The title of this video is Ecoflow River 3 Plus Power Station Battery Draining Fast, really fast. That is what is happening to my River 3 Plus power station. And the reason?
Una sa lahat, mag-subscribe muna kayo sa aking channel para suportahan ito. You may also join this channel as a member to avail of exclusive perks like priority in comments reply and early access or exclusive access to some videos for members only. You can also help fund some projects here by sharing super thanks.
Wow!
Let me emphasize that my Ecoflow River 3 Plus power station now is my second unit after I returned the first unit for some issues. I have a couple of related videos about it. Check it here. Also, I'm telling you, I did not experience this current issue on my previous unit. So what is happening? Over a week ago, I noticed that the battery of my power station is fast draining, really fast. It happens every time the battery is at 30% level or below of its capacity. And that happened every time I stop charging via AC and only the solar panel is charging the battery. I have documented the latest incident yesterday, June 10, and see it for yourself here. This is a screen recording of the Ecoflow app showing my River 3 Plus. The recording lasted for about 1 hour and a half. I started recording at 1:28 in the afternoon when the battery was still at 41%. You can see there my solar panel is charging at 15 to 17 watts only because it's mostly cloudy nowadays in the Philippines. The AC is not charging as indicated as 0. The load was only at 32 to 33 watts. Let's forward the screen recording to 7 minutes later at 1:35 p.m. and the battery was at 40%, meaning only a percent was consumed for that span of time. And this repeats over the next 1 hour and 24 minutes or at 2:52 in the afternoon. The unit is only discharging 1% every 7 to 10 minutes or it's now at 30%. So the unit was discharging only 10% of its capacity for about 1 hour and a half. But just 2 minutes later at 2:54 p.m., the battery suddenly went down to 29%, then 28%, then 27%, 26% in less than a minute. By 2:55 or just a minute since it started draining fast, the battery was already at 20% level and I received the battery level warning. 2 minutes later, the battery was already at 10%. At 8%, I turn on the Tapo Smart plug where the AC cord of the power station is connected to resume AC charging. So you can see there the AC charging was back at starting at 70 watts, then 110 watts, and higher until at full speed of more than 300 watts. The battery was now recovering as indicated on the app. The capacity level was going back. Again, I am telling you, I did not experience this on my previous unit. So what's wrong? I didn't have a clue. I referred to Ecoflow support for possible answer. The agent says the battery level indicator is inaccurate based on what he saw on the screen recording I had provided during the chat. He recommended to do SOC calibration. SOC is state of charging. It's the process of charging and discharging batteries. He said they recommended SOC calibration if you buy new battery or power banks. And I said, that is not in the manual. The agent confirms it's not in the manual. So Ecoflow ship out from factory their power stations without doing first the SOC calibration. Ecoflow wants us to do it for their products instead of them doing it in the first place. Imagine you have to do the SOC calibration in 3 to 5 times and how the SOC calibration is going to be. First, you adjust the charge and discharge limits from 0 to 100%. In short, there's no limit. Then plug in a 200 to 300 watts device or appliance on the power station. 1000 watt for the Delta series. The River 3 series batteries have only 286 watt hours. Operate the device on the power station continuously, meaning non-stop at 200 to 300 watts consumption until it could no longer discharge the battery of the power station or your appliance stop operating. So I'm going to look for a device or appliance at home that can conveniently consume 200 to 300 watts an hour. In normal days, my entire house only consumes 100 to 200 watts every hour, unless I turn on the air conditioning unit or I do cooking. This is not the solution yet until I try it what Ecoflow support suggested. Stay tuned. Daghan salamat.